Let's just test. Wow. Let's just test. Wow. Okay, good. Yeah, it is working. I don't want to read. Okay, so yeah, this is where I left off from last time. I'm gonna retract the ladder. We've got a nice small little rover. Let's just test. Wow. Okay, good. Yeah, it is working. I don't want to read. Okay, so yeah, this is where I left off from last time. I'm gonna retract the ladder. We've got a nice small little rover. Let's just test. So we got that's about how far. Okay, good. Yeah, it is working. Is it gonna be repeating that audio just in the background? I'm gonna mute that so that it doesn't keep repeating that audio.
Here we go. Gonna ride that lightning one more time. Gonna ride that lightning one more time. Gonna ride it one more time, 'cause there ain't no finish line. Gonna ride that lightning one more time. Gonna ride that lightning up so high. I'm gonna ride that lightning up so high. Gonna ride it up so high, leave the earth and touch the sky. Gonna ride that lightning up so high. Gonna ride that lightning back to you. Back to you. Gonna ride that lightning back to you. Back to you. I'm gonna ride it back to you when my lightning riding days are through. Gonna ride that lightning back to you.
Is that what a pin is? Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. Give me a second. Just gonna try and work out again.
Can you guys get all of it?
Ride it crazy fast, watch the whole world rolling past. Gonna ride that lightning crazy fast. Now when you ride that lightning, hang on tight. When you ride that lightning, hang on tight. When you ride it, hang on tight, 'cause you're sitting on dynamite. When you ride that lightning, hang on tight. gonna ride it out of sight, twinkle, twinkle in the night. Gonna ride that lightning out of sight. Gonna ride that lightning across the sky. Gonna ride that lightning across the sky. Gonna ride it across the sky. Me oh me and me oh my. Gonna ride that lightning across the sky.
So I've actually traveled around 70, so probably closer to 100, taking into the curvature of the moon, but I've gone quite far. I started this yesterday just as an idea. So yeah.
A short man from Texas, a man of the wild, thrown into combat where bodies lie wild. Hides his emotions, his blood's running cold. Just like his victories, his story unfolds. Bright, a white light. If there be any glory in war, let it rest on them like hell. A man of can-do, friends fall around him, and yet he been through. Let them fall face down if they must die, making it easier to say goodbye.
I did save or something here. It's got the Planet Shine mod on it. See that, yeah, so I don't know what the series, unless they've accidentally have it over. Weird. Next time I do a big jump, I'm gonna try and do a barrel roll because it'd be funny. Canyon. 11 kilometers, going strong. Oh, here we go. And this is guaranteeing us to stop every single time. Them brakes, not doing much. I think it didn't break any of the actual structural integrity of this dude.
Came in from Melbourne on a Pioneer. Adelaide morning, warm and clear, and a past that wasn't quite within the law.
A nice engineer.
And he opened yet another $10 room to a broken blind and a rising gloom and a threadbare cotton carpet on the floor. And the music piping through the corridor played that song he'd heard before it went. We'll come a waltzing Matilda with
Break
me.
the actual mounts.
Suitcase held with rope and twine, his cleanest shirt and an open mind. A trail of debts to mark where he had been.
Well, we no longer have the nice cameras there.
Million miles of racetracks and torn tickets on the ground, and his only son cut down in Phnom Penh Green.
Despite the fact that this is a
Police car crawled down Bridges Street as he looked for someplace cheap to eat. It was just another curbside interview with a warrant out in Adelaide for a bad decision that he once made. An instinct took his tongue and pulled him through. So he left his hotel room that night in time to make a midnight flight with an overloaded truckie going east. And the line ran round inside his head. Was it something that his best friend said? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Why did my kerbal change?
Billabong's
That's weird.
just a grubby pond, was busy washing ore. The squatter drives a thoroughbred of steel. And if he runs
Get back up this
forever,
keep around
will
this
his
stage.
life be all in vain? At least that's how it makes him feel.
Let's just have him hold,
The
yeah, let's have
truckie
him hold
pushed
35.
the cassette in as they rumbled through the Grampians it played. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?
It's not very good.
Waltzing
Good enough
Matilda,
speed.
waltzing Matilda. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?
Just
Waltz.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's just a bit of a bummer. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe we'll have to send down some more supplies and things to reattach them. Oh yeah, let's do a barrel roll. Ooh. That was cool. You need to try and hold it.
Town 1885, sulphur air and blackened skies, and you live your life in the pocket of a richer man. The sheds,
Making
the
good progress
docks,
though.
down the mines, from the back blocks of Queensland to the Goyder line. Banks hold the money and they keep the strikers down with guns. And we won't drop anchor till we reach Altamira Sound. Heave away when you Australia bound. Heave away when you Australia bound. For virgin ground.
What is that guy? Is that random stuff from Futurama? That's funny. Futurama's a good show.
In plucky little offices in Adelaide, you count company profits but you're underpaid. There must be more to life than the promise of another day. So collect your tools and pack your bags. The sea is calling, hoist a brave new flag. We'll make history in the forests of Paraguay. We won't drop anchor till we reach Altamira Sound.
Pod mod is quite useful.
Heave away when you Australia bound.
still have our RPG, so we still have power. The thing is, should I walk over there? Or when we eventually get to the dark side of the moon, should I walk over there or should we try and go through the night?
Wide-eyed romantics, a half-baked dream. Your motives aren't what they seem. You've got your
Flat spot.
feet baked in Australian mud, and you can't deny what's in your blood. And the Paraguay skies and the night so cold, you can forsake your country and lose your soul. You gotta run from your troubles, no need to stand your ground. Heave away when you Australia bound. We won't drop anchor till we reach Altamira Sound. Heave away when you Australia bound. Virgin ground.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city.
Is there anyone
We
actually
built this
watching?
city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Just seeing who is it? Oh, let's keep going. Rotating. And this is why we have a save game.
Town 1885.
I'm actually gonna
Sulphur
go.
air and blackened skies, and you live.
I'm gonna pause the stream just for now because annoying people. So yeah, pausing. I may or may not return. Okay, I'm back alive. I had to go deal with my stupid parents' things. Let's get this dude back on the road.
Your life in as I walk through.
Okay, so now I'm back alive. Introvert save. I'll do a bit more system, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a few.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Christine, Brooklyn's got a winning team, Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire. There's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Show and Lie, Bridge on the River Kwai, Lebanon, Charleston Gold, California baseball stars, weather, homicide, children of the little mite. Buddy Holly, Ben Hur, Space Monkey, Mafia, Hula Hoops, Castro, Edsel is a no-go. You Sigmund Reed, Paola and Kennedy, Chucky, Cheka, Psycho, Belgians and the Congo. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway, Eichmann, stranger in a strange land, Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Ole Miss, John Glenn, Liston Beats, Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician sex, JFK, blown away. What else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. But control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon, back again, moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Bacon, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign debts, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, Bernie gets, hypodermics on the shore, China's under martial law, rock and roll, cola wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, but when we were gone, it still went on and on and on and on.
Of a tennis ball. That's as far apart as West Coast cities like LA and San Francisco are from those of us living around the Great Lakes, and is the distance you need to be able to detect that tennis ball at. And for a little more context, hitting a tennis ball sized rock at 1% of light speed is still going to be a couple trillion joules of energy, depending on what the tennis ball sized rock was made of and how it hit. A bit more than the relativistic grain of sand of a moment ago.
faces in the photograph are faded, and I can't believe he looks so much like me.
And we'll save.
For it's been 10 long years today
That's how we're gonna do it
since I
now.
left for Old Cork Station, saying I won't be back till the droving's done. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. The drover finds it hard to change his mind. For the years have surely gone like the drays from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. It seems like the sun comes up each morning, sets me up and then takes it all away. For the dreaming by the light of the campfire at night ends with the burning light of day. For the rain never falls.
To the potentially one person that I think is watching,
The drover finds it hard
I'm really doing this
to
for
change his mind. For the years have surely gone like the drays from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start
Okay, just had to check something.
coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock.
I'm just checking something. How's my internet doing? Okay.
Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture.
ya. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Yeah, but we're pretty much going to be driving in a straight line. So it's stretched directly around the sun. Then straight towards, or just straight across the equator. Or like maybe a couple kilometers off the equator.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yeah, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop
Next
coming.
big hill,
To the
I'm
roof
gonna
and
try
I
and
hit the
do
ground
barrel.
running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
That's
You'll never
amazing.
know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
That was fun. That was a pretty cool
It
barrel.
was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead.
Okay, we'll stop there and can't take
He was vicious and a
Say it
killer,
again.
though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas red, not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round.
So don't let it cross that hard.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I don't know, but I've been told uranium ore is worth more than gold. Sold my cad, I bought me a Jeep. I got that bug and I can't sleep. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds, when all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain, didn't have no top. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I took my Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click just like I'd read about Vernon Pick. On the second day, I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back that had gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, you pack up your things, you head out again into some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. You find it's been staked by 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding, I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me and I've been bit. So with a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on staking that government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down.
I know there's never been a man in the awful shape I'm in. I can't even spell my name, my head's in such a spin. Today I tried to eat a steak with a big old tablespoon. You got me chasing rabbits, walking on my hands and howling at the moon.
Yo, we're gonna be floating moon rocks. That's cool.
Well, sugar, I took one look at you, and it almost drove me mad. And then I even went and lost what little sense I had. Now I can't tell the day from night, I'm crazy as a loon. You got me chasing rabbits, pulling out my hair and howling at the moon.
No, don't.
Some friends of mine asked me to go out on a hunting spree, 'cause there ain't a hound dog
in this state that can hold a light to me. I eat 3 bones for dinner today, then tried to tree a coon. You got me chasing rabbits, scratching fleas, and howling at the moon. I rode my horse to town today, and a gas pump we did pass. I pulled him up and I hollered whoa and said fill him up with gas. The man picked up a monkey wrench and wham, he changed my tune. You got me chasing rabbits, spitting out teeth and howling at the moon. I never thought in this old world a fool could fall so hard. But honey, baby, when I fell, the whole world must have jarred. I think I'd quit my doggish ways if you'd take me for your groom. You got me chasing rabbits, picking out rings, and howling at the moon.
Series is cool.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry.
Oh well, here you go.
Be happy.
This is why I say games.
In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry.
That is why I save games.
Though maybe still survivable for a big ship with a big thick forward prow. So things get pretty iffy at speeds above 1% light speed just for moving through space. One bit of good news for folks who aren't fond of calculating in relativistic effects is that relativity is pretty minimal at this scale. You cannot ignore it at an engineering level. At 1% light speed, your clocks are going to be off by 4 seconds a day, and that needs to be factored into your positioning and so forth. But it can be ignored when calculating flight times on such by you or I, and 0.1% is even less, about 43 milliseconds a day or 16 seconds a year. Of course, that definitely means you're not getting any time savings on your flight for the passengers when you need thousands of years to save even a day from relativistic effects. And this takes us to our first key notion.
Be happy.
I know there's never been a man in the awful shape I'm in. I can't even spell my name, my head's in such a spin. Today I tried to eat a steak with a big old tablespoon. You got me chasing rabbits, walking on my hands and howling at the moon. Well, sugar, I took one look at you, and it almost drove me mad. And then I even went and lost what little sense I had. Now I can't tell the one look at you, and it almost drove me mad. And then I
Well, I guess gonna end the stream. Anyone that wants to watch, I don't know. Oh, I'll add a link. Actually, I don't have my own Discord though. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now.